Here's the uncomfortable truth. Readers decide in the first 15 seconds if they care about your story. Not 15 minutes. 15 seconds. Professional writers know this. So they never start with explanations or backstory. They start with conflict, mystery, or something weird. Instead of Maria was a teacher who had problems, try Maria's phone buzzed at 2 a.m. with a message from her dead mother. See the difference? One makes you want to know more. Start your story with action, dialogue, or a surprising statement. Make the reader ask, what happens next? Before they finish your first sentence. Everyone says, show, don't tell, right? But nobody explains how. Here's the practical version. Instead of saying, John was nervous, write what nervous looks like. John's fingers drummed against his thigh. He checked his watch 3 times in 2 minutes. See? You're not explaining the emotion. You're showing it through action and details. This works for all emotions and descriptions. Angry isn't an explanation. It's a clenched jaw, sharp words, or slamming a door. Try this. Take any sentence you wrote that says how someone felt. Now rewrite it showing their body language or actions instead. Your reader will feel it more powerfully. Bad endings are forgettable. Good endings are forgotten quickly. But great endings? They stick with you for weeks. Here's the 3-part formula. First, resolve the main conflict. Answer the question your story raised. Second, reveal something unexpected about your character or the situation. Something subtle that reframes everything we just read. And third, this is crucial. End on a specific image or line of dialogue. Not an explanation. Don't explain the meaning of your story. Trust your reader to feel it. For example, instead of ending with, and Maria finally understood what love meant, end with Maria watching the letter burn in the fireplace. Then closing the door quietly. That image says everything. Your reader will remember that door closing. Flat characters kill stories faster than bad grammar. Here's why yours might be boring. You're describing them instead of revealing them through choices. Forget long physical descriptions. Instead, reveal character through what they choose to do when stressed, how they speak to different people, and what they want versus what they actually need. A great short story character is often defined by one strong contradiction. Someone kind who says cruel things. Someone ambitious who sabotages themselves. Someone brave who's terrified of being abandoned. That internal conflict is what makes readers care. So when you're developing your character, ask, what does this person want? What are they afraid of? Then put them in a situation where they have to choose between those two things. That's character development. You know that feeling when a story suddenly feels fake or forced. Often it's because of something simple. Inconsistent details or telling instead of showing time passing. Real life has texture. Real stories have specific, concrete details. Instead of, it was a rainy day, write, rain hammered the cafe window, drowning out the espresso machine. Instead of, they talked for hours, show them ordering a second coffee. The sun moving across the table. These small details make your story feel lived in and true. Here's your challenge. Go through your story and find every vague phrase like, very sad, or quite beautiful, or, for a long time. Replace each one with a specific detail or action. Your story will immediately feel more real. Now it's your turn. I want you to write a short story in the next 24 hours using these 5 tips. Set a timer for 20 minutes and write without stopping. Your story should have a hook in the first sentence. One character defined by contradiction. Specific details instead of vague descriptions. Actions that show emotions. And an ending that resolves the conflict with something unexpected. Don't worry about perfection. Write something real. Then share a screenshot of your first line in the comments. Just the opening sentence. Nothing more. Let's see who can hook us all. Remember, the writers the world remembers aren't the ones with perfect grammar. They're the ones who make us feel something.